Alrighty, hello everyone. Thank you all for coming. It's good that we finally have some normalcy after the pandemic, right? I see a couple new faces, I see a couple returning ones as well. I hope everyone is doing good. Let's get started, shall we? My name is Derek, and I'll be this evening's counselor. As you know, this is a support group for those who have experienced paranormal trauma. The returning members know this, but for newcomers, this is an anonymous therapy session where we can all discuss those supernatural experiences in a healthy, supportive way. Okay? Now, we will go around the room and individually recount all of our experiences. It really helps to get these things off our chest in a room full of people who share similar experiences. Now, it may seem intimidating to share those experiences, but trust me, we're all friends here, right?
Yeah.
All you have to do is stand up, share your story, and your name as well. No need for a last name. We're going to keep things pretty casual here tonight. Okay? And one last thing. There's no judgment in this room. Okay? We've all gone through different things, and there's no need for that. Okay? So no judgment, and also no cell phones. Alrighty, we ready to get started? Yeah? Okay. Who would like to go first? Aw, come on, don't be shy.
Well, I guess I can go first. My name's Paul, and I'm a snowplow operator for the county, and I work on a farm, and I seen Bigfoot. Yep, that's right. I was sitting in my house one day when my dog started yipping at something outside, so, I let him out, waited a couple minutes, and then I start hearing him caterwauling at something. So I run outside to see if it's got his balls in or not, and there I am, face to face with a Sasquatch. Well, I say face to face, but he was about 200 yards away from me. But I could see him real well from where I was standing. I could smell his ass too. Oof. He was big, I tell you, real big. Big shoulders, big chest, big arms, big legs. His head was about normal size, but damn if his feet were big too. He wasn't paying no neverminds to me or Rusty. That's my dog, Rusty. I was frozen with fear. And just as Rusty started barking, I couldn't get him to shut up, and that sucker started looking at us, and he started howling something fierce. And I'll tell you what, he had something long and twisty in his grip, and he threw that thing right at us, and it landed on my roof. And by the time I looked back at him, he was gone, disappeared. So I grabbed a ladder to try to see what he threw at me, and it was an arm of an oak tree about yay big around. I tell you, ever since then, I've been a firm believer. All right, Bigfoot is real. To hell with what all those Democrats say.
Hi, I'm Craig. I'm what you might call a seasoned cryptozoologist. Before I begin, I'd like to pass around a photo taken by myself. I was in Waterford, Pennsylvania, looking for definitive proof of the Waterford Sheep Man. Have you heard of it? My girlfriend was not enthused we'd be spending our 4-month anniversary looking for proof of a cryptid, but despite that, we began searching. For some context, the Waterford Sheep Man is very similar to other ruminant cryptids such as the Pope-Lick Monster and the Maryland Goat Man. We began searching in the rural areas of Waterford looking for proof of the cryptid. And my girlfriend, ever the skeptic, began arguing that I was wasting my time looking around for silly monsters and wasting my life looking around for cryptids. But no sooner does she say that, and popping out from a fallen oak tree is the Sheep Man. I try to grab my Polaroid camera and snap a picture, and that picture I took is the authentic photo that you've all passed around today. I was so caught up in trying to prove that I was a cryptozoologist worth my salt, I didn't realize the Sheep Man tore my girlfriend to shreds.
Jeez, man.
Oh, my word. I'm so sorry, Craig.
Sorry? What for? That picture is gold.
Yo, I'm Maggie. I've actually been abducted by aliens. They came down in their little space car thing, and they pointed their weird claw arms at me, and they clearly wanted to take me somewhere, so I followed them back into their thing. I think they wanted to just do some, like, experimenting on humans. Okay, and, you know how people always say getting probed is typically an unpleasant experience? I'm not gonna lie, guys. It's not that bad. I mean, has anybody ever gone to the gynecologist?
I think, maybe we should move on now, Maggie.
No. I'm not trying to be inappropriate or anything. I'm just trying to visualize it.
I saw the pig-headed man with rubber feet. I'm driving down the road after work one night. I had the windows down, radio off, and I hear this slapping sound, this slapping noise. And I look in the rear view behind me, and there he is, the pig-headed man with rubber feet. He had the body of a man, the head of a pig, and his feet were rubber so he could get better traction going down the road. I'm doing 55, 60 miles an hour, and I hear this slapping noise, like, so I mashed the throttle to get away. Now I'm up to like 75 miles an hour, and he's still running behind me, catching up to me, and all of a sudden he's right next to the car. I roll up the window, and he starts pounding on the window, bang, 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 bang. So I try to swerve one way or another, and I tried to run him off the road. He trips, tumbles into the ditch, wipes out, and I just got out of there with my life. And I'm telling you right now, if you're ever driving down the road at night and you hear the sound of rubber feet slapping on the pavement, beware.
Hi, I'm Nora, and okay, I hear everybody's stories about Bigfoot and aliens and ghosts. Here's the truth. They're all real. Simple as that. They're all real. But that's not the problem, okay? The problem is that the government knows about all of this paranormal bullshit, people phasing in and out of reality, and beings from other planets. Like, they all know this stuff is happening. Hell yeah, I've seen a UFO. Hell yeah, I've seen people no clip out of existence. Everybody sees this shit. Our world leaders see this shit. And what are they doing about it? I'll tell you, diddly freaking dick. Why is that? Why don't they care? People are losing their lives and their sanity. Why aren't our leaders protecting us?
Okay, let's not get too excited.
Listen! Have you ever gone to the gas station and you see a puddle of water there? What do you see in that puddle? A rainbow. What do you see in the sky after it rains? A fucking rainbow. They are literally putting gasoline in our water. It's in the clouds. We're drinking it. What does that mean? Well, ask yourself. What is gasoline made from? Fossils. What are fossils? Dinosaurs, reptiles, the reptilian invasion. They're putting fossil fuels in our water so that they can slowly turn us back into dinosaurs, so that the reptilians can rule the world as they did millions of years ago. And all the cryptids and poltergeists, all the people phasing out of the universe, that is the reptilians trying to get rid of all of us who know the truth. It's happened to me, it's happened to you. They want all of us gone who know the truth, and we are the only ones that are getting close. It's all part of their plan. Are you filming this?
What?
You're filming this, aren't you?
No, I'm not.
You're a plant. They have a spy in here. They're keeping tabs on all
No,
of us.
I'm not. Hey, relax.
A couple months ago, I was on sabbatical in Point Pleasant. I always heard of Mothman, but I never thought I'd see him in person. I saw him fly down from a hill and tear the roof off my car. But I always wanted a convertible, so I guess I own one.
After all was said and done, they started trying to teach me their languages and show me how to operate certain machines, and it all looked cool, but, you know, I kind of wanted to go back to the probing room. I mean, if you've never tried it, it's kind of hard to explain the overall positivity you get. And what kills me, really, is how grumpy they'd all get every time I brought it up. I mean, hey guys, I'm here against my will. The least you could do is show a girl a good time.
Yeah, aliens are, pretty scary. But what you gotta look out for is the gnomes, man. It's the gnomes. They're the real fucking shit. I don't mess with the gnomes. 'Cause just thinking about gnomes, I just... Ah! What's in the bag, you ask? I'll show you. Check this shit out. Caught this in my neighbor's yard. Crafty little things they are.
Then they took me back to my place and zoomed behind the moon, and I'm just left here thinking, man, I really didn't get my money's worth in this situation. So I pulled a couple strings and I talked to a couple friends, and next thing you know, I'm back on their ship, ready for round 2. And you should have seen the looks on their faces when they saw me. I think it was their faces. Point is, they were surprised to see me.
I was just playing a Ouija board with some of my friends, and I've had a demon stuck in me for about a month now.
No, I haven't! I'm just a loser with no friends! Don't listen to me!
Shut up! No one's talking to you!
Make me shut up, you pissy white boy! That's it. Now I'm pissed!
And I just try to tell them, like, I don't want any money. I'm not asking for a phone number or anything. Just a few more probings is all. And they just dropped me back off at my place, and I haven't seen them since. Moral of the story is, men are dogs, no matter what part of the galaxy they come from.
Amen!
Hello, my name is Maurice Joseph McConnell, and I come here tonight to tell you all that everything discussed tonight is complete and utter nonsense. The existence of paranormal happenings simply is not true. We do not live in the Matrix. The government is not monitoring us. Humans are the dominant species on this planet, and the rest of our solar system remains to be explored. If there were some grand conspiracy being committed by the government to keep everything quiet about paranormal happenings, surely they would have fundamental means of hiding the evidence. Brainwashing, to address an extreme example, is one possible way the government could hide the existence of the paranormal. Yet clearly I see nobody here that is brainwashed. I suggest that we all return to our homes, continue to watch the news, keep our cellular devices in front of our faces, preferably 9 inches, and forget anything that we have discussed tonight about the existence of the paranormal. Thank you.
You know, the other day I was stalked home by a group of black-eyed children. Well, thank goodness they weren't black-skinned children.
Oh my God! I can't believe this!
The Flatwoods monster can kiss my ass!
I used to have this friend. He was really big into paranormal hunting. We used to go to all these places that had scary histories. And then one day we went to a house, and the guy met us at the door. He said it was haunted, that there was poltergeists in it. So we agreed to stay the night, and then during the night, all of a sudden, we just started screaming, loud screaming. Something was happening downstairs. So we ran downstairs, and the screaming was getting louder and louder, and we got to the door, but it was locked, so we had to break it open. And then once we got in there was nothing left of him. He was already gone. And then something attacked us. So I ran. I got out as fast as I could. But my friend, he didn't make it. I never seen him again.
Oh, it looks like that is time. I want to thank everyone for coming out tonight and having the courage to share their stories. Okay? I hope to see everyone here next week. If you know somebody who has had any paranormal experiences, let them know that they are welcome here. And please don't forget to
Like and subscribe. We are about to hit our goal of 200,000 subscribers. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you in the next video.